Hi, I'm Pattu from FreeFinCal, and today I've published a health insurance policy comparisons spreadsheet prepared by KR Lakshmi Narayanan. This is an extremely comprehensive feature comparison spreadsheet that he has created for his own use, and I'll quickly show you the features available. But before that, in the last two posts, you can see that I had published a free stock analysis spreadsheet to evaluate a stock in multiple ways, and I had also evaluated the top 10 stocks of the Nifty Quality Low Volatility 30 Index. You can have a look at those links as well in the description box. So this is a health insurance comparison spreadsheet that he has created for his own use, and this is the spreadsheet. It's available for download in the description box below. So he has first looked at the total number of companies available, and that's like 28. And out of these, he has selected 12 private insurers here to compare the features, and he has used the incurred claims ratio as a filter to select which of those private companies he will choose for comparison. The incurred claims ratio is the net claims incurred divided by the net earned premium. It is an approximate measure of the insurer's profitability. You can see that the PSU guys have the incurred claim ratio greater than 100. That means that they have a lot more claims to incurred than the amount of premiums that they have earned. So for the PSUs, this doesn't matter much because the government is the major stakeholder. But for privates, the problem is that if it is too low, then does it mean that does it mean bad for you as the policy holder? In my opinion, no, because it's only the incurred claims. It's not the claims paid out. So incurred essentially means that what you get on what you are liable to pay, because usually unlike life insurance, health insurance, the insurer can pay partial claims. So don't read too much into the incurred claims ratio. It doesn't too high or too low doesn't really mean much, but of course for the privates it will not be typically too high. You can see that, but that's because the privates generally tend to be a little more stricter than public insurers when it comes to not only handing out claims but also in taking policies. That is, they have understood that the private players have understood that the pool of people who are to be insured, they have to be healthy for them to be profitable. So they generally tend to exclude many pre-existing diseases, and the premium tends to be higher if there are pre-existing conditions which they agree to cover and so on. So don't read too much into it. Of course, Lakshmi Narayanan has used this as a filter to. He's got like 20. How many are there? 24 privates practically. So out of those 24, he used this as a filter to get it down to about half, and these 12 he has compared. Even this is a huge task, but it doesn't mean the others are bad. Don't get that kind of an impression, but that's what you have. So out of these 12, he has done a detailed brochure comparison. You can see that he has taken several conditions and compared them. You can see the criterion used, and he has used a color coding, and he says green is good, yellow is average, and red is bad. That's the kind of color coding that he has used, and he has chosen a few companies which have got two plans from Max Buba, one from Bajaj Allianz, and two from Liberty General and Royal Sundaram, which have got the least red colors. So that's a short list. And he has also projected the future premium that he has to pay, how the premium increases with respect to age. This is a wonderful thought process. That is, you should also be ready when you buy a health insurance policy. You must understand that every 5 years at least the premium will increase because of age. Of course, it could also increase because if the insurer runs into trouble and so on. So he has made a projection about how much he is liable to pay, how much his premium is going to increase. That's a fantastic idea. He has also done this for super top-up insurance. He has also compared a few super top-ups. I think from the base, from the short list, the companies which have a super top-up policy. He has also made a selection. He has made a short list. He has also projected the premium, and he has also done this for critical illness comparison. So first of all, a critical illness cover is very different from a health insurance cover. A critical illness is, it will give you a lump sum payment if you are diagnosed, if you have a confirmed diagnosis of a certain list of critical illness. It can be heart disease, kidney functions, so a certain kind of kidney functions, so kidney problem. Sorry, um, what else? You can see the list there. Cancers, whatever, different kinds of cancer, etc., etc., etc. Brain issues, whatever. I don't want to get into it. It's money. So he has made a list of 3 critical illness policies which are relevant to him. He has done this because he has got a history of critical illness in his side of the family, and that's why he has done it. My suggestion is, but he did not take it. Even though he has made this comparison, he did not take it. He has projected the premium and he has made a final decision. His final, he has chosen one of the Liberty, what is that? Liberty Alliance, right? I forget the name. Liberty General, sorry. Liberty General. He has taken a policy with Liberty General, but he has not taken a critical illness insurance because he feels that it's not necessary. It's better for you to quickly build your corpus, invest as much as possible and build a corpus. Part of it you can take from your, if you have a critical illness, you can use from your retirement. If you invest a little bit extra, you can take a little bit from your retirement, because once you have a critical illness, your priorities, your retirement is not a priority anymore, if not at all a priority. So it depends on that. So he has compiled the spreadsheet, and he's the one. I didn't ask him. He's the one who came forward and said you can share it with Free FinCal community, and please thank him. I have the in the download article, I have his Twitter feed. You can tweet a thank you to him. Um, Many people have downloaded it from morning. I don't know how many people have thanked him. It's a pity, but I think it's important to thank people who give this free. See, if I also hand out free stuff, but but I am creating the website. But so for the website, to keep the website alive, I am doing it. But people like Lakshmi Narayanan have no obligation to offer it free to any of us. He does it out of a sense of commitment to the community, and we should, I think, a little, the small, simple thank you will not cost us much. In this kind of value, this will take hours and hours and hours of work. So he has done this gradually over weeks and weeks and weeks, and he has compiled this website. It's a huge problem. How many people will even bother to read terms and conditions like this? So please use this website. I have a video on how to select a health insurance. You can use that as a reference for using this spreadsheet. Sorry, not use the website. Use the spreadsheet. Sorry, for using the spreadsheet, use my video as a reference. Please, even though you use this, please always read the terms and conditions of the policy that you're going to choose, and you read it in the context of your personal situation and how it will be suitable for you. So that's very important because it's a personalized purchase. So please use this if it's relevant to you, and say thank you to him. I'll catch you in another video. Bye bye.